Hello, my name is Naya Tony. I'm an MBA student studying marketing at University of Potomac. What's great about this program is we have small classrooms and very intimate settings with our professors. We get a great opportunity to learn from faculty that are in the field, and that really gives me confidence that I can use that information when it's time for me to take what I'm learning here at University of Potomac into my career. The great affordable tuition is something that works with my budget, and the flexible schedule is really great for the working adult. I really appreciate what University of Potomac has to offer.
Hi, my name is Anand Kutty and I come from India, and I'm studying at the University of the Potomac since the last 6 months, and my subject is geographical information systems, and I've been learning this because it's pretty niche, and it's pretty interesting because I'm interested in the way maps are plotted all around the world. The good thing about the University of Potomac is that this is one of the few universities which offers this subject, and we have classes happening every other week, and plus the lab is available both here at the DC campus and the Virginia campus all throughout the week, so it helps me to practice and it's always accessible. Thank you.
Good morning to all of our guests, friends, family members, faculty, staff, and most importantly, good morning to the graduates of the University of the Potomac. My name is Dr. Clinton Gartner, and it's my privilege to welcome you to our 2020 graduation and commencement ceremony. Due to the impact of the coronavirus pandemic, we decided that we would recognize the success of our graduates using this virtual graduation format. By conducting the ceremony using this virtual venue, we will ensure that all members of our community remain healthy and safe. Before we move further into our commencement ceremony, and before we prepare to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates, I want to say a few words about the recent events occurring in our country. By now, the world community has viewed in horror the death of Mr. George Floyd that occurred at the hands of 4 Minneapolis police officers. The merciless and inhumane way that Mr. Floyd died cannot continue to occur in this country. America has long been identified as the land of opportunity and justice. And yet time and time again, we have observed the historical vestiges of racism and injustice that continues to negatively impact the lives of people of color. Injustice, police brutality, and blatant racism should never be tolerated in this country. And at this time, citizens are lending their voices to ensure that peaceful change occurs in this country as we look toward the future. Today is a time where no one should remain silent. Everything that these diverse groups of protesters who are demanding change on the streets of the United States cities is what the Constitution provides to every single citizen. And if we are going to hold to the firm and distinct belief that every person has the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, then the vicious and barbaric act that took Mr. Floyd's life should never, ever be tolerated again. Just like these protesters, each of us must commit ourselves and direct our energy toward demanding that African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, and Native Americans are afforded and provided the same fairness and humane treatment that is commonly gifted to white Americans. This is what protesters in over 130 cities are demanding. And this is what protesters in major European cities, as well as cities and countries around the world, are requesting. In times like this, I'm reminded by the common refrain used by the late Maryland Congressman Elijah Cummings. When inexcusable events occurred in our country, Congressman Cummings would remind his colleagues in the House of Representatives, in the U.S. Senate, and the President in the White House that, and I quote, "The United States is better than this." The protesters in America and around the world are demanding that Congressman Cummings' words become the real change that is long overdue. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
While some of our graduates were not able to participate in today's celebration, I am pleased to announce that in the 2019-2020 academic year, we had a total of 239 students complete their degrees. These students completed their Associates of Science, their Bachelors of Science, and their Master's degrees at University of the Potomac. While it is important that we celebrate the hard work, dedication, and perseverance of our graduating class, we would be remiss if we did not acknowledge the support provided by two very special groups of individuals. The first group of people we recognize are friends of our graduates. We are grateful for your steadfast support and the assistance you have provided to our graduates. And we know that today is also a very special day for you. The second group we would like to acknowledge and recognize includes parents, spouses, partners, siblings, and relatives of our graduates. Without question, you have been an important anchor of support to our graduates. You have always been there and available during both the good times and the bad times. The success of our graduates is in large part due to your continuous love and support. We recognize all that you have done and all that you will continue to do in the lives of our future alumni. And today we applaud you for your unwavering support, and we say thank you. To our graduates and our graduating class, through your educational experience at Potomac, you have acquired the knowledge and the critical thinking skills needed to make a positive difference in our society. Nelson Mandela once stated that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. As you leave the University of the Potomac, we know that you will be prepared to take your place and make your mark on an ever-changing global society. As you conclude your educational experience at University of the Potomac and prepare to face life's future challenges, the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, and alumni take great pride in knowing that you will successfully manage these challenges with the same level of commitment and dedication you have demonstrated during your years at Potomac. We wish you much success in the future, and we are confident that your Potomac education will serve you well as you continue to provide important value-added leadership that will benefit your family, your community, your country, and our global society. May success follow you all the days of your lives, and today we salute you for a job well done. I also want to encourage you to continue to live your dreams and aspire to greatness. Former First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Just as you dreamed in the vision of one day obtaining your college degree, never stop dreaming and working to secure the numerous future opportunities that will be available to you. And never stop dreaming of a better tomorrow. The University of the Potomac family opens its arms to you as the newest members of our growing group of alumni. And as a community, we look forward to watching you achieve your future goals as we all work towards creating a better tomorrow and a better tomorrow. Thank you.
Bravery. Today, I want to remind you of that word. When you first hear the word brave, my first association is that soldier that steps up in front of the enemy fire to protect her friends. But it is not just that. To paraphrase Oprah Winfrey, bravery shows up in everyday life when people have courage to live their truth, their vision, and their hearts. Every single one of you, by the virtue of sitting in this virtual room, have exhibited that bravery. Bravery could be a single mom who decides one day when she wakes up that her kids will look up to a mom who has a college degree. And so while holding 3 jobs, she shows up for class and she does it. Bravery could be that boy or girl, a young man, a young woman who crosses the ocean to complete his or her degree, despite it being difficult, despite all the challenges, mental, financial, intellectual, cultural, they do this. And every single one of you, I encourage you, every time you look at that college diploma, every time you look at the picture of you in that cap and gown, remind yourself that you are brave. This world, with all the unrest and all the uncertainty and all that hardship that have been unfairly thrown at you, will demand bravery of you. And when the going gets tough, I would love for you to remember that you are already brave, you are already powerful. Dear Potomac class of 2020, I want to congratulate you on this huge achievement. It is my great treat on behalf of the board and my family and all of the colleagues that worked very, very hard behind the scenes to make this happen, to say, Potomac class of 2020, congratulations, you did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Members of the faculty and the administration at the University of Potomac, welcome. All friends and families of the graduates who are watching this virtual commencement, welcome to you as well. My name is Patricia Potter, and I am the chair of the Board of Trustees of the University of the Potomac. Although this is our first virtual commencement, it doesn't make it any less important or any less special. All of our graduates have reached an important milestone in their lives. They've persevered, and they have 2 additional achievements. 1, this is our first virtual commencement, and 2, we have nicknamed you the COVID-19 cohort. On behalf of all of the members of the Board of Trustees, we want to be among the first to congratulate you, graduates, on this amazing achievement, and to say that we know this is only the beginning of the next critical and important phase in your lives. We hope that you will remember your alma mater with fondness, that you will keep your friends and family close to you, and that whatever you plan to do with the rest of your day today, please make it a celebration. I welcome you to the company of educated men and women. Thank you.
Congratulations. This is a magnificent milestone in your life, and I am very proud to join my fellow board trustees as well as Dr. Gardner in extending our sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. Your success has come through the support, I know, of family, friends, and a marvelous faculty, and I join you today as well in saluting them for their hard work in making this day possible for you. The class of 2020 will always have a unique, special, and privileged place in history. You arrive as graduates in one of the most challenging times ever recorded in the march of human events. It is exactly at such times, however, that the greatest reputations, the strongest leaders, and the most enduring examples of achievement are realized. In calm and peace, things are static. In times of turbulence, like now, the best is brought forth from the emerging generation, all of you. I know yours will be a big life. Embrace this moment and be glad that it is happening now. You are well prepared, I know that, because of your experience at the University of the Potomac. The best is in front of you. Well done, class of 2020. We are very proud of you.
To the graduates of 2020, you did it. Now, there's no doubt you are graduating into one of the most uncharted environments we have ever faced as a society. Economic, political, health, environmental, and social issues frame your outlook as you are added to the distinguished list of individuals that completed this journey before you. But you got this. The University of the Potomac Alumni Association congratulates you on this very important milestone in your career and welcomes all of you as our new members. Since the very first graduating class of 1994 and 95, alumni members have expressed and demonstrated an appreciation for the university and for everything the university has given them. Our alumni members have a strong desire to give something back to the university. We give back by supporting the university student body and by promoting the image of the university. However, nothing enhances our image more than the knowledge, competence, and professionalism of you, our graduates. Our rigorous standards of learning and our pursuit of academic excellence have prepared each of you to succeed and excel in your careers. We feel confident that you will set the example for professional conduct wherever you go and will be the best representatives and the finest ambassadors the University of the Potomac could ever imagine. To our four-year graduates, your master's degree is staring you in the face, even in these challenging times. Push yourself to grab it before you get too relaxed or involved in other things. And to our two-year graduates, please commit now to finish what you started. The University of the Potomac team and the Alumni Association will support you every step of the way. In closing, congratulations again. And please be sure to complete the alumni membership form you received from Student Services. Good luck to all of you, and thank you.
Hello, guests, staff, graduate. I'm Dr. Perry, the military veteran academic advisor here at the University of the Potomac. As a veteran myself, I just wanted to take a few moments to not only acknowledge your great accomplishment as a student and now as a graduate, but as one of those special people in the world that was willing to support your country. We don't want to overlook the spouses, the family, and the friends that have been supporting our active duty military dependents and veterans through their educational process. So we say thank you. This is a great accomplishment. Could not have happened without you. Graduates, take a moment to look back on your achievements. Realize all that you've accomplished and the footprints that you've laid. Each step was a building block in your academic life. It's not that you can and others couldn't. It's that you did and others didn't. Congratulations. We couldn't be more proud of you and your accomplishment.
Hello, my name is Dr. Tony Johnson, and I serve as the Provost and Chief Academic Officer. Congratulations, class of 2020, you made it. This 2020 commencement honors your hard work and dedication. In addition, it also honors your family, loved ones, friends, and community who all supported you to be here at this very moment. As you all are aware, there is much uncertainty in the nation and the world. However, I challenge each of you to lead a life in your profession with clear vision, irrefutable purpose, high energy, hope for things unseen, and passion to leave a mark for future generations. You have studied hard and long hours to earn your degrees and certificates. No one, I mean absolutely no one, can take that away from you. With so much going on in the nation, it is time for healing and for us to all to come together. Please apply what you have learned, lead with your heart, and focus on making life better, not just for a chosen few, but for everyone. Continue to be determined, focus on your values, and harness your internal fortitude to propel you forward. You may not know today what is next for you. However, one thing is for certain: remain positive, seize your next opportunity with cheer, and don't quit. Persevere in spite of obstacles put in your path. Keep an open mind and lean on each other for support in times of need. Class of 2020, continue to celebrate this huge accomplishment. Remember several key traits as you continue to pursue your professional goals. Always be honest and fair, work hard for what you want, take responsibility for your actions, be kind and generous, and respect each other. Class of 2020, this is your moment. Congratulations.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Sergey Andronikov, the Dean of Academic Affairs at University of the Potomac. Congratulations, graduates of 2020. We are so proud and so happy for you. It was an exciting, but to some of you probably hard journey. Let me first give special recognition to students with great academic achievements who are graduating today with honors, cum laude, and summa cum laude. Congratulations! Also, let me recognize today our 2020 valedictorian, Mr. Juan Sabina Ngandian Chama. On his exciting journey from a small country located in West Africa, named Equatorial Guinea, to the capital of the United States, Mr. Juan proved to be an outstanding and smart individual who likes to read and was chosen today as University of the Potomac Valedictorian of 2020. Congratulations to you, Juan. Graduates, congratulations to each and all of you. Your hard work has paid off. Time for a new beginning. Please aim high, for the world is truly, truly yours. One piece of advice: always follow your dream and stay positive. Yes, it was a tough year, an unexpected and unpredicted ending of your academic study. But on the other hand, you are lucky enough to graduate in the year that everyone on this planet will remember forever. You come through the worst and you're going to be the best. Let me leave you, graduates of 2020, with 3 new items: new worlds to explore, new promises to fulfill, new dreams to dream. Congratulations!
Good evening, class of 2020. My name is Juan Sabino Ngunian Chama, and I'm from a small country located in West Africa and Equatorial Guinea. I was born in a very small city named Bata in the province of Litoral, and I have 4 siblings from my mother's side and several siblings from my father's side. In my country, I've always felt like a fish out of water. However, I always had the determination to push forward to be successful. I have to mention that ever since I was in high school, elementary school, I was never one of the smartest guys in the class. But my consistency and my willingness to give my family a better life has always motivated me to keep fighting and to study very hard. Many times in life, as I assure many of you, I've been told that I wouldn't become anything in life. And from those statements, actually, is where my motivation comes from. I wanted to demonstrate those people who did not believe in me that I can be whatever I want to become. But most important, I want to demonstrate myself and my family that with dedication and hard work, we can be whatever we want to be in life. As a student, I have to say, I could spend hours trying to understand a simple equation, and I will spend the time it required until I figure it out. That's how stubborn I can be when studying, and therefore, being stubborn about your education pays off. The example of that is that I'm here today speaking in front of you, which is a great honor for me. For the 2020 graduation class, I can tell you to never give up on your dreams, because our dreams is everything we have. At the end of the road, I know that if we fight for our dreams, it will all be worth it. I know that life is not easy, and those nights we spend without getting any sleep at all, it will all be worth it. Because we are here today, all of us, celebrating this moment. So I encourage you that if you sometimes feel disappointed around the world, to remind yourself about your purpose and to push forward in life. Because the great part about knowing about your purpose is that it will give you life meaning. And with a purpose, I have to say, everything will make more sense and your life path will be that much easier. As for myself, my purpose in life has always been my family, but most importantly, my purpose has always been my mother and my father. They couldn't be here today, and I'm not even sure if they are watching me right now because the internet connection is not really good in my country. But seeing how proud they are of me, I can assure you, it's worth it, because seeing how happy they are that I made it, and see how I get this honor to be here speaking in front of you, I know for sure that they are very happy. So, for the 2020 graduation class, I have to tell, this is our moment. Focus on your patience and go out there into the world and achieve greatness. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. This is Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, Rocket Mortgage, and Rock Holdings. Message going out to all the graduates of the University of the Potomac. Way to go. Congratulations on making it through these challenging last few months and earning your degree or your master's. I can tell you, as the nation's largest mortgage lender and real estate platform, folks with technology degrees, computer science, finance, accounting, all critical to growing a strong business. So go out there and make a difference, impact your team members, impact the people you lead, impact the communities that you live, work, and play in. And again, congratulations and best of luck.
Dear Potomac class of 2020, it is my great pleasure to introduce your commencement speaker and a dear friend of mine, Travis Oliphant. It almost gives me goosebumps to talk about Travis. For those who are familiar with machine learning, Python, Travis is truly a royalty. He actually co-wrote a lot of pieces that those of you who code will have to use in Python. He wrote NumPy. He's a founder of a wildly successful company called Anaconda. And yet, with all of that, Travis never stopped learning, never stopped discovering himself, while the list of his achievement is huge. If you ever meet Travis, you will never know that because he's one of the kindest, humblest human beings and does not take himself too seriously. He is here today together with his mentee and also one of the bravest and most impressive young entrepreneurs I know. Her name is Eunice Chenju. And together they're gonna talk to you about what they believe in, what helped them succeed in life. And without any further ado, I would love to give you Travis and Eunice. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Oliphant. I'm CEO of Open Teams and CEO of Quansight. And I'm really grateful to be here to participate in this virtual commencement, the first virtual commencement of University of the Potomac. My friend, Oksana Malisheva, who's a board member of University of the Potomac, told me about this incredible organization, this incredible school that's trying to ensure that people have access to the information of the world and then also the credentialing that allows you to take the next step. One thing I'll say is, while today is an important time to look around and enjoy the moment, the key to progress in life is to look ahead. When I was a young man, learning to drive and struggling to figure out how do I do this with all these things to pay attention to and focus on the road, I remember an instructor who told me, look ahead, look up, look down the road, and everything will become clearer. And sure enough, the minute I just put my attention a little ways down the road, driving became easier, life became easier. So I recommend right now, it's a great time to, while enjoying the scene, look ahead. Always be curious. We live in an interesting world today where there's so much information around us. Information is everywhere. It's never been easier to satisfy our curiosity. So be curious. When I was a young man, as a graduate student at the Mayo Clinic, I wanted to become an expert at biomedical imaging. And I was hoped to find a discovery of how to make diabetes easier to treat and easier to measure. Along the way, I started to write software for the doctors there to help their radiology and their exploration of medical imaging be more interesting, be more useful. I started there, though, to get curious about programming. The doctors around me and the physicians around me needed better tools to be able to see the images they were creating and make diagnoses. And I found that I could write software that would make it easier for them to do their work. That work doing software, I got more curious about that. And so I spent more time doing that. And the more I spent doing it, the more I enjoyed it. But I had to do a lot of work. It wasn't just occasional curiosity. It was actually a lot of work on the internet, searching at that time for how to use Linux, how to use programming, how to code in C. That's where I discovered Python, actually. And for me, Python has become an important part of my life. And I was enabled to become part of a huge community of users because I just followed my curiosity, but was also patient enough and willing enough to do some heavy lifting. So that's an important message, I think. How do you take the early stages of information you've learned? Maybe you've sampled a few pieces of material. Maybe you've taken a few classes. You've probably gotten pretty good at some of the classes. How do you take that information about yourself and now, while continuing to explore your curiosity and do other things, dive deeply into something, whether it be computing, whether it be history, whether it be some kind of technical capability. You might be in accounting, might be, there's so much to be an expert in, and the world needs it. The world needs your expertise. So back again to the story where I was a graduate student in the Mayo Clinic, and I was learning about medical imaging, but I was doing some programming. I found the open source community, this open source world of people all over the world. I could take software, share it, and somebody in Estonia would download it and send me information, give me feedback. And it gave me exposure to so many people. And that was fascinating. But immediately the question came, well, if I'm giving away my software, how am I going to make any money? And that question, again, questions breed to more questions. And following that line of questioning, I became curious about how economies work. So I went to the library, checked out a big book on capitalism. I went on the bus when I was going to school. I'd read books on how do people make money? How does this work? How do economies work? And so while I was a electrical engineer and a trained biomedical engineer, I ended up becoming a lay passionate person about economics. And I read a lot of material that ultimately led me on a journey that led me to entrepreneurship. So that I could not have predicted that. If you'd asked me before I went to Mayo Clinic, before I got my PhD, will you be an entrepreneur? Will you start businesses? Never would have said yes. The only reason that happened is I followed my curiosity, but also worked hard. That led me to be able to effectively be an expert in one area. And I've tried to continue that and continue to grow my expertise in other areas. And I see that as my quest for life now. Even now, I feel like I have many, many more years of productive activity in my life. And I keep following myself those same rules: stay curious and work hard to become an expert. It takes patience and time and diligence to do that. Don't be afraid of that. Don't be afraid of the fact that you've got some learning. Maybe you go out and try to get your first job using the materials, using the information you learned. It's going to take you a time. It's going to take you 2, 3, 4, 5 years to really solidify some of that knowledge you have and to get the kind of job you're going to love and the kind of career you're going to love. So be curious, but be diligent to become an expert. You look at any story of success and it's full of ups and it's full of downs and it's full of difficult times. It's full of great times. History is written by the successful. We don't often see the journey of how they got there. And if we do see the full journey, we recognize our life isn't that much different. I like to focus on 3 things I think it's important for everybody to learn. There's lots of things to learn, of course, but in the modern world, we've all got to become familiar with computers. Not everybody's going to be an IT expert. Not everybody's going to be a computer programmer. But you should know how to manipulate a computer, learn Excel, learn Python, learn HTML, learn CSS, learn enough to be, so it's not completely unfamiliar. I think another critical thing, because we're in a world surrounded by data, we're in a world surrounded by statistics and information that's just flowing at us every day. To understand the data we're receiving, we've got to become good at understanding logic and probabilistic thinking, just simple ways to reason about uncertainty, because our intuition can lead us wrong. That's why it's important to learn about it. Just like if you don't learn to read, you'll be illiterate. If you don't learn to think logically, you'll be manipulatable. Finally, I think it's important to become empathetic, to use the part of your brain that's meant to empathize with other people and develop that. In a way, all of us have to become a little bit of a salesperson. Not we're all going to go to sales. We all don't have to go out, and some of us are introverted. Some of us don't love picking up the phone and talking to people. It's not what I'm saying. All of us, though, have to be able to think about the other people around us, model them in our head, and try to empathize with their position a little bit. If we do that, we'll find our world and our life so much better. Not only our personal life, but our business life as well, and our careers. And then finally, I think as you go forth in your work, you're really going to need other people to help you. None of us do anything alone. We do it together. Life is a team sport, and we do it in tribes, in families, we do it in companies. So as you're doing that, recognize that other people want to help you. And sometimes it just takes reaching out and connecting, networking, and recognizing, finding mentors, finding people that will help you. And it might take you a few tries. Maybe you have to reach out to 10, 20, 30 people before you might meet one mentor. But finding one mentor or 2 mentors that can really help you take your next steps into life will absolutely pay off. Something I highly recommend. I talk to a lot of people. A lot of my colleagues feel the same. We want to reach out. We want to help people, but we don't know where to go. We want people to care enough to reach out to us. I was so excited to meet a young person named Eunice Chenjao, and she and I have worked together to actually build a new company called Open Teams. And I'm excited to introduce her and let her tell a little bit about her story, but use it as an example of something you can do. So as a next step, as you look ahead, satisfy your curiosity and become an expert, find mentors to help you along the way. Again, I'm Travis Oliphant. I've spent 20 years in the Python community, had a lot of influence there, starting to have influence in the business community, but I had a lot of influence in the Python community only because of the friends I made there and the people I reached out to. And I encourage you to do the same. Thank you.
Thank you, Travis, for that wonderful introduction. It is an honor for me to be here with you, the graduating class of 2020 at the University of the Potomac. My name is Eunice Chenju, and I'm originally from Cameroon in Central Africa. When my dad decided to send me to the US to pursue my further education, I came across two big challenges. I was from the French-speaking side of Cameroon, and I was also too young. The required age to at least go to university in the US, from what I was told, was that you had to be 16. And I was 15 at the time. I moved to the US as an international student, and then I went to school, to an English school for a few months until I turned 16. Then I graduated to Houston Community College. Houston Community College was really amazing. I learned a lot. I made a lot of new friends. I was pursuing a degree in business, but then I realized that business was not for me. So I decided to pursue a degree in mathematics after my associate. However, as an international student, school can be pretty expensive. And for me, I had to figure out how to pay for my tuition. So I started looking for schools that were a little bit more affordable, so I would be able to have some amount of part-time job and pay my tuition and all my expenses in the US. And I had a pleasure of getting accepted at Louisiana Tech University to pursue a degree in mathematics and statistics. I eventually finished school in May of 2016, and like anybody else, it was a scary feeling, not knowing what to expect at that point. As an international student, I had no relevant experience in any kind of form. So I came to another challenge, trying to figure out what is next for me. So at the time, I had a little part-time job that was really helping me to pay for my tuition, pay for my school, and pay for all my expenses. And that opportunity led me to travel around the US and figure out where I wanted to live. Austin, Texas was my final pick. I moved to Austin, Texas at the age of 20 after my graduation, not knowing anybody or having any amount of resources. And then after a couple of months, with a lot of pressure on my back as an international student, to find a job. Eventually, I found a job at a company called Apple, if you don't know. Good for you. But after working at Apple for a few months, I slowly started realizing that what I was doing for them was not my true passion. It was heartbreaking. I had just came out of college, and I thought I found what I was really meant to be. Like, we are taught as young kids, as young Africans, to go to school, get a good degree, find a job, and eventually build a family, and you will do great in life. That was not my situation. I actually found myself being miserable in my corporate America job. So after months and months of telling myself that I'm an international student, I have an accent, I'm Black, I'm a woman, and giving me all the disadvantages that was stopping me from accomplishing my dream, I decided to take the leap. That's when I decided to quit my full-time job and throw myself into entrepreneurship, not knowing anything about the tech startup scene, not knowing anybody. Right after I quit my job, I found an accelerator program for entrepreneurs. And that really gave me the drive to say, you know what, Eunice, you can actually do something out of this. I remember the day that I registered my first tech company. I was like, whoa, Eunice, like, this is happening. This is exciting. I knew it was not going to be easy, but I knew that I had the drive, I had the passion, and I knew that no matter what, the only thing I had to do was to not give up. As I was going through that journey, I came out across so many challenges. I remember this one time, I wanted to go to a conference. I had several of my friends in Austin that were going to the conference. And I kept telling myself, I have $70 in my bank account. I don't even know if I can pay a flight ticket. The tickets to the conferences were over $1,000. You need to stop dreaming. 2 days prior to the conference, I received an email from one of my friends, and he says, I have an investor meeting, and if you're interested in this conference, I can give it to you for free. I was like, what? Yes, I'm very interested. I would love to. Thank you very much. I got the conference ticket, but I had other problems. How was I going to pay for a flight ticket? Where was I going to stay? What was I going to eat with $70 in my bank account? I went on a Google search, and I found that the flight ticket was $30. A Spirit flight ticket. If you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. I got my flight ticket with about $35 left in my bank account. and I went to New Orleans. I don't know how things happened, but I figured out my way in. I started speaking with people, and before realizing I was sleeping at some strangers' places. I was getting food from the event. I was going to dinners with other people and figuring out a way to survive. And even my few last days of the conference, I slept at an airport. But the fact that I was willing and able to do that for myself told me that, Eunice, as long as you don't give up and you keep having faith that things are going to get better, it will eventually get better. Throughout the entrepreneurial journey, months after months, I was struggling to pay rent, to pay my car note, to even get food on my table. But I never gave up. I kept being curious. I kept showing up to events. By November of last year, I attended a conference. By that time at the conference, I was done. I had been through so much in 1 year trying to get this company started that it was overwhelming. I didn't know what to say. Eventually, I pitched my company, and somebody at the end of the conference reached out to me and said, "Did you say you live in Austin?" And I said, "Yes." The person told me, "There's somebody you have to meet if you live in Austin. This person is in the data science and AI space, and it seems that you guys are doing similar things. You need to meet them." At that point, I was exhausted, and I didn't know what to think. I was just going through so much that whatever that person told me didn't matter. A few months passed, and I never followed up. However, I was taking my shoes, wearing on my suit, doing my hair and my makeup, and showing up every single day. A few months later, after I had forgotten about this opportunity, the same person reached out to me and said, "You remember that person that I told you about a few months ago? That person is speaking at an event tomorrow night. Be there." So again, like every single day, I showed up no matter what. That person ended up being Travis Oliphant. After the event, I spoke to Travis Oliphant and I pitched him my company and what I was doing. We immediately understood each other because he was doing something similar but at a larger scale. After a couple of meetings, we realized that we really enjoyed working with each other. And he offered me to join one of his startup companies because what he was doing was going to be something at a larger, it was going to be a bigger opportunity. Without thinking twice, I eventually stopped my previous company and I embarked on the new journey with Travis Oliphant. The moral of this story was really to tell you that in life, you will go through so many struggles while pursuing your true passion. It is a never-ending journey because even when you think that you're settled and you think that you're in a comfortable situation, life happens. There will always be something that will happen that will get you in that uncomfortable moment. So instead of sitting and waiting, go out and find it. I put myself into so many uncomfortable moments, so many uncomfortable situations, put myself through so many challenges that a lot of my friends thought I was crazy. Even my parents and my siblings thought I was crazy. They said, "Eunice, why don't you just go and get a regular job? Why do you have to suffer that much?" But that suffering is eventually what got me to where I am today. So with everything happening in the world right now, with the pandemic and so many people losing their jobs and the unemployment rate going up and up every day, one thing that I really want to tell you today is that don't give up. No matter what, find the right people that will get you those opportunities. Find the right mentors. I've had so many friends of mine ask me, "Where do you find them?" If you have a LinkedIn account, connect with people on LinkedIn. Go to events. So many virtual events are happening right now. Build relationship and don't be pushy. You don't find mentors by asking them to become your mentor. You find mentors by asking them for help, by showing them that you can provide them value and that you're willing to learn no matter what. As you're graduating today, it is a new beginning and you're stepping into the uncertainty. And all you need to know is that this moment right now, right here, has not come to stay, but it has come to pass. Thank you, and I wish you the best.
Good morning. On behalf of the faculty, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. I attest to you that they have completed all of the requirements for the degree they will receive today. MD Chantel Ahmed, Mohammed Al-Thani, Ali Alatiya, Khalid Al-Mullah, Mohammed Waji Beg, Pooja Jagatjay Bhatt, Kirk Brown, Daisy Alejandra Caladrone Molina, Mahesh Kumar Kalhari, Jewel Cole, Davarsh D. Dave, Tanya Domino, Alina Drimliuga, Anthony Ilochukwu, Hardik Kumar Bhupendrabahi Gajar, Kalpesh Kumar Goswami, Hamza Hassan, Abdullahi Ibrahim Ishmael, Asha Karan Jyoti Korathala, Saif Mohammed, Lutfin Nahir, Juan Ingundia Nchama, Michael Odell, Hardik S. Panchal, Dhruvisha V.O. Bihai Panchal, Kunj J. Patel, Dhruv Patel, Parth Kumar Hasmukhbahi Patel, Dhruba Matalbahai Patel, Arjun Kumar Patel, Ankur Kirit Bahai Patel, Jay Kumar Jayendram Kumar Patel, Nisha Sanjay Kumar Patel, Sachin Gansha Ayambahi Patel, Sean Quinton Pritchard, Maria Quintanilla Quinteros, Karen Mukesh Baha'i Radadiya, Anthony Shudel, Gent Sony, Jonathan Sorrells, Nadine Toppin, Anish Bahai, Dilip Bahai Trivedi, Nels Varghese, Fred Worku. On behalf of the faculty, it is now my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Associate of Science. I attest to you that they have completed all of the requirements for the degree they will receive today. Michelle Alwihaibi, Tiffany R. Bailey, Veronica Flores, Deja Hines, Mohammed Hossein, Catherine Shupo Njemkamp, Tanya Smith, Christopher Wilkes, on behalf of the faculty, it is now my honor to present to you the candidates for the certificates in the respective disciplines. I attest to you they have completed all of the requirements for the certificate they will receive today. Anya Mitchell.
On behalf of the faculty, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the candidates for the degree of Masters of Science in Business Administration. I attest to you that they have completed all of the requirements for the degree that they will receive today. Michael A. Adane. Dhaval Kumar Jadabahai Ahir. Fatsuddin Ahmad. Mohammed Irfan Islam. Santhosh Ajampudi. Ali Kalfan Algaz. Mohammed Majahed Ali. Anita Anala. Kashif Nazir Awan. Yusuf Bhan. Deepak Banala. Bolad Setseg Bat Udin. John Libni Bathuka. Uranzaya Batsuk. Nirali Manohar Rayal Bethi. Kronal Arvid Biha Bhat. Milan Batari. Adil Ajaz Badi. Pooja Biswas. Mahipal Anakumar Brahamhat. Simranjit Singh Brahat. Semoria Chada Alawada. Kitul Kamar Shadahari. Sarita Shalagan. Musa Shebib. Mandriya Sharu Kamali. Sumath Vishnu Teja Shadam. Anil Galaram Shadhari. Harsh Contractor. Punit DC. Deruv Nithambiha Desai. Solomon Ababa Desta. Wasim Diwani. Ketan Dharmik. Karanjit Singh Dengra. Maraha Isabel Diaz. Dawanish Malhu Komar Desit. Dakkal Tien Do. Nicholas Dukelis. Kirill Drostov. Oyun Erdin Inebish. Dmitry Epshitsky. Ganesh Gadi. Aksha Payushbiha Gashar. Tejas Kumar Gashar. Ronak Manok Kumar Gore. Duran Gothwal. Sakrishna Gorishetty. Julia Alexandria Geese Gregg. Kelly Hafferty. Umit Ikamas. Maitatra Hum. Al Hussan Mohammed Ibrahim. Hamed Ishak. Damalari Sunday Aishola. Parth Kumar Jala. Pratap Jana Dula. Shako Joy. Kirthi Kadayala. Nalini Kanagala. Kranthi Kumar Kanuri. Kushbu Kapatel. Ramsundar Karki. Amit Kumar Jadaba Katari. Pavan Katrava. Navmeet Kaur. Manmeet Kaur. Rupesh Singh Kiwali. Yash Jayesh Katari. Nandiraju Panvadan Venkata Sekushik. Hakil Reddy Kuvori. Sachin Kumar. Felix Lore Anna Zana. Saeed Fahad Hamed. Raja Prem Kumar Madana. Raja Prem Kumar Madana. Abhishek Madala Yala. Amara Mansandre. Anju Maratha Dangana. Payush Mishra. Azim Ullah Khan Hamad. Aziz Pasha Mohammed. Sheikh Mehboob Mohammed. Yunus Mohammed. Mohammed Sham Shabazz Khan. Munib Mahudin. Vanran Mudu Nuri. Suha Muftah. Salmankishig Monkbatar. Mohammed Muzamil. Annalie Nato. Savanarayana Nalamathu. Ramu Narsing. Mohammed Nawaz. Jay Nayak. Tabitha Nepali. Alexandra Emin Niganga. Zakiran Nomula. Desiko Kubra Azkan. Shatan Kumar Padihaya. Manisha Nithurlal Paul. Biraj Kumar Parma. Victoria Ann Dana Alova Partalo Zova. Tashin Pasha. Dipesh Kumar Patel. Atesh Kumar Ganshiyimbai Patel. Kayur Patel. Dakshesh Kumar Patel. Akar Rajnikant Patel. Malik Kumar Bojalal Patel. Hardik Kumar Patel. Shandani Sunny Bal Patel. Malik Natwalal Patel. Malik Kumar Rama Ba Patel. Samuel Jitendra Kumar Patel. Sri Hasha Pedmatsa. Ignatius Perry. Sachin Fonse. Mohammed Ikturwala. Jivan Govinda Pila. Giovanni Prajapati. Viyapati Prajapati. Sheikh Hutak Parev Dava. Giakong Chi. Rajavendra. Arvind Ram Singh Gashore. Tabasam Roth. Fahad Mohammed Riaz. Saeed Rizva. Dmitry Rodionov. Ubadullah Salikov. Sana Tahari. Chandini Sandwani. Kibrahab Seifu. Yash Oshakumar Shah. Andrew Kumar Virendrabi Shah. Farjana Sheikh. Vikas Sharma. Shay Shen. Verba Sherpa. Anuslian Sherpa. Surendranath Reddy Siddhavatam. Dilvar Singh. Antoinette Smith. Mohammed Sohaib. Nishanth Good Shirabai. Sharon Tamuta. Devendra Singh Tahat Singh Tantat. Sabawingo Tekliha Mana. Nisar Thakar. Vinay Thakur. Naya Tony. Lu Tong. Caroline Charmaine Torres. Bhargavi Ramchandra Trivedi, Fadia Tuma Antunes, Hirshekbek Umarzakov, Chandrika bin Dirubai Vagasia, Bhavik Jaman Bai Vaishnav, Isawai Vanga, Nitesh Vavala, Colin Charles Veda Nayajan, Rushab Hasha Vidya, Aditya Vela Yudam, Tamara Dominique Vivens, Shahan Mohammed Salam Vura, Anarud Vyas, Ankit Vyas, Gwalit Kumar Yogeshaba Vyas, Yahui Wang, Wen Yi Wang, Rhonda Williams, Yijit Khan Yaruk, Mohit Zaveri, Bilgun Zorit Batar, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, the faculty and staff of University of the Potomac, we wish to extend you our congratulations on completing the requirements for your degree or certificate awarded to you on this day, the 27th of June, 2020. By the authority vested in me, I bestow upon you your degree or certificate with all of the rights and privileges inherent therein. Congratulations.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, we want to thank you for attending our virtual 2020 commencement exercises. You have done a magnificent job in reaching your goals, class of 2020. Go forth and achieve greatness. This concludes our 2020 commencement ceremony. Congratulations to all graduates. Thank you.